You see, look, I'll tell you the short answer. There are two kinds of laws. Universal laws and man-made laws. Universal laws say like this, like yours like. Yes. There's not many of them. Look at the totality always. Look at the individuality. That's a universal law. Man-made laws are never give laxatives on Tuesday. Don't start the treatment with a nosode. Never start with the LM6. Okay? Don't follow a nosode with that remedy. Don't give mercury after silica. Don't give a low potency after a high potency. These are man-made laws. But me, I'm an anarchist. I don't care so much about man-made laws. I find out for myself. You can go up and go down. I promise you I do it so much. I go 30, 200, 1M, 10M. The 10M stops working. I go back to 12C. That you do. I give 200 and then I give 12C daily. It works for me better. I go 30, I go 12C, I go 200C. Yeah. I got the idea because I moved to Africa. First before I moved to Africa, I saw, just like in this case, if I give one dose of 30, it goes, meow, meow, and it falls like that. You see? It's better for a while it falls. Then I have to give 30 again, 30 again. Then it's lasting 2 weeks and it's lasting 1 week. So I go up to 200, like that. And it's not holding and it's not lasting. And then I saw that Hahnemann is giving daily and say give daily too. Now it doesn't matter if it's LM or 12C. You give 30 daily. It's, I'll tell you what the thing is. The test is like this. You go stand on the mountain. You give 30C daily on top of the mountain. If lightning will strike you, it's not okay. Okay? If lightning doesn't strike you, then God is not angry. And that means it's okay to experiment with it. Now, I don't usually go to 30C daily. I don't find a need for it. But with my AIDS patients, all the AIDS patients get 12C daily. Every one of them. That's what we do standard. Because I started off in Africa and I said, I can't bring all the potencies to Africa. I had to carry them in my suitcase. So I said, okay, just 12C. Now, there's another advantage in 12C daily, especially for AIDS patients. If you give them one dose and say, come in a month, they're going to say, this guy's doing witchcraft. And they're not going to come back. This way, if medicine is finished after a month, they come back, they say, medicine is finished, please give me more medicine. That's a big advantage, okay? And then I saw that it's working better. I give it daily, yes, it works fantastically. Aggravations, never. Provings, hardly never. Hardly never see them. But in a pathology like AIDS or like serious heart disease or something like that, that's working great. Now, if I said to you, I gave LM2 daily, you would say to me, no problem. So what's the difference between 12C and LM2? No difference. The only difference between LM, which is a higher potency, LM1 or 12C? 12C is much higher potency than LM1. LM1 is diluted by 50,000, right? 1 in 50,000. The 12C is 1 with 24 zeros after it. This is a much higher potency than LM1. Yeah. So there's no problem. From my experience, I tell you no problem. And there's no problem if sometimes you give a 30 and then you give a 12C daily. I do it, it works. Of course, the instructions must be any aggravation, you stop, as always, okay? But when do you do that? In the cases that are stuck or the response doesn't last a long time, you don't have to start automatically. Jeremy said, now I'm doing it every time, okay? You give a dose of 30C. It's not holding, not lasting. Do 30C once a month, 12C daily. See how it goes and tell me. And if I'm wrong, you'll say this was a man-made thing. Forget it. Okay? But you see and you tell me. You have to experiment with these things. Nobody said you can't do it. Not Hahnemann. Nobody said you can't go up and down. Nobody said you can't give a nosode in 12C. That's also rubbish. All these things are man-made laws. We don't care about man-made laws. Maybe woman-made laws we care. Like, don't go out of the house before you wash up. Yes, okay, that's a woman law. We listen, okay? But man-made laws, no need. All right? Okay, good. Now, what I want you to, yes, please. Yeah, but same thing, yes. You can do anything, you see? That's the thing. You can do. You're allowed to experiment and to play around and to find out. That's how you'll find out. If you always do what people told you, you won't. Like yours like, it's a universal law from God. Don't argue. You'll get hit by lightning straight away. I'm telling you, it's like, you burn. But totality of symptoms even more important. Individuality even more important. Don't argue with that. But these laws, the other ones you can easily argue. And Hahnemann did. Hahnemann would put LM on the skin 4 times a day like that on each limb if you read in chronic disease like that. Kent would give 10M daily. If you read the cases in Kent's lesser writings, and you'll see he would change the remedy. He would give 10M, 2 days later, different remedy, 10M. Now start 42M daily. Like that. Only we homeopaths today, we cowards. So we say, oh, 42M, I'm too scared. Then they would give 42M, 50M, MM, CM all the time, every day, all that kind of stuff. They weren't scared to do it. Right? Read Kent's cases in lesser writings. Everybody thinks that Kent gave 1 dose and waited 3 years. It's not like that, okay? Good.